Today, we're going to play a game to notice if certain rules create even outputs and others create odd outputs. This game is called Number Race. You'll need a partner for this game, and you'll also need 2 dice. I've linked digital dice if you do not have a physical dice at home. Let's go over the rules. Each player will write their initials at the top column in the scoring tables. Player 1 rolls 2 dice and adds the number together. For example, if you rolled a 3 and a 4, you would add the number to get 7. The sum of the 2 dice gives a value for this splat icon. So my value for this icon is 7. Player 1 uses the value for the symbol in the rule and calculates the answer. Player 1 writes the answer for the rule in the scoring table and passes the dice to the next player. Player 2 does the same thing. Player 1 then takes a second turn and calculates the answer, and you add it to your previous score, while Player 2 does the exact same thing. And the winner is the player with the highest score at the end of 3 rounds. Okay, let's look at an example. Here's round 1. Here's your first rule for round 1. Splat, the number you get when you add your 2 dices, multiplied by 2 plus 1. So, let's say Player 1 rolls a 4 and a 5. That gives her a 9. So we're going to do 9 times 2 plus 1. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 1 is 19. So that's why Player 1 put 19 in the first column. Okay, when Player 2 rolls, they roll a 1 and a 3, and that gives a 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So that's where Player 2 gets the 9. Then Player 1 rolls again. Her next answer gets added to this first answer. So let's say Player 1 rolls a 2 and a 3 for a 5. So 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. You add 11 to your previous row to get 30. So 11 plus 19 is 30. And then Player 2 would do the same thing. And you would continue doing that until you get to your final row, and you'll see who has the highest score. You're going to do this for 3 different rounds. Here is your recording sheet for the 3 different rounds. So the rule is already there for you. What your job is to roll the 2 dice to get what your splat icon is worth. And then don't forget to answer these 2 questions at the bottom. We're really focusing on how come sometimes we get odd numbers, and then how comes sometimes we get even numbers. So this is really important for you to take your time with and analyze all the work up here to see what patterns you're noticing. Good luck.